someone who is on a two-way as well. Have you gotten to know him a little bit so far, and what has stuck out about playing alongside him that you can see yourself, envision yourself not only at Summer League but playing with him in the league as well?
So it was my first time meeting Ryan over this pre-draft process, but I mean through the pre-draft process we had so many workouts together that we kind of grew a bond and grew a friendship together. So when I found out he was getting a two-way too, it was a great moment for me. But just playing with a guy like Ryan gets you involved. He's the ultimate point guard. I mean, he's a floor general. You want to play with shooters, want to play with a guy like that, and I think he just makes other guys' job easier out there on the court, and just the offense just flows when he's out there.
And then he said one thing yesterday, is someone drilled some deep threes, and now you're at the NBA level where the three-point line is scooting back even more. What does that adjustment look like for you, and are you planning to continue to let it fly from wherever you are on the floor?
I mean, for sure, I'm a shooter. I mean, my confidence is through the roof. So if I see the goal and it's open, I'm shooting it. So and that's never going to change throughout my whole career. So I mean, it hasn't been pretty much of an adjustment. Those deep threes are something that I work on. It's not just something I just do in the game. So you'll definitely see that for sure.
You mentioned playing
Ryan's ability to score, and what about his three-point shooting so far at practice?
I mean, I think it's very underrated. I think he's a great scorer. I mean, he could score at will. Anytime you need him to go get a bucket, he can really go get a bucket. And I think he's actually done a tremendous job of knocking down that open three. And I think that's something that in today's game, point guards got to do is knock down that open three. And I think over these past couple of weeks, he's been doing a great job with that.
Ryan, y'all have a couple of 7-footers with Musa Cisse and Sharp playing. Do you think that Cooper and Ryan's dynamic with those two bigs is going to help them transition into playing with Gafford and Lively?
Absolutely. I mean, Cooper threw a lob today that almost touched the top of the backboard, and Musa dunked it, and he was like, oh, okay, this is going to be kind of fun. So, it gives him a little more room for air on his lobs and things like that. And I think that's something, we try to facilitate is, play to your personnel, play to the people that are on your team, and the more those guys are together, all of a sudden now you can start having fun with what those guys can do, and I think that's something that will obviously translate into the fall.
And then during the pre-draft process, during an interview, one thing that Cooper said that one of his favorite plays to make is throw the lob. Could you, from what you've seen so far in running fives and just in practice, what have you seen out of Cooper as a passer and, like you said, throwing lobs as well?
Oh, no, he's always trying to make the right play. I mean, for him, one of the best things he can do is get in the paint and hope that you will come to help on him because he'll make the right play every single time. So I think that's for him. He actually said today his lob throwing was something he had to work on. So if that's his favorite pass, it's good to know that he needs to work on it a little bit more. But honestly, he's been really, really good. And with Sharp, with Musa, and then the guys this fall, he'll have a lot of room to throw those things up there and make the right plays.
This is going to be
I mean, he can shoot the rock. I mean, that's, I think, the number one thing for him is, again, he's trying to find out where those shots are all going to come from. I think the one thing he's learning is if he gets in the right spot, playmakers can give him the ball. Last week he played with Brandon Williams a lot in the 5-on-5 stuff, and he was like, man, I don't have to do anything but just stand there and be ready to shoot. Those guys are going to create the problem. So, he can move on, he can get off the screens, he can play off the catch, he can do all the different stuff, but just for him, getting to those spots and being ready to shoot, obviously that's something that he does at a high level, and we want to keep seeing that from him.
Even despite his frame, what are some things that may be underrated about him?
His rebounding. He's a great athlete, and we encourage if you get the rebound to push that ball and try to get that thing up the floor within those first 3 seconds. And that's something that he's been one of our top guys here in practice in fives last week of getting the ball and bringing up the floor, which I don't think going into Summer League I would have been like, man, he has a great handle and pick and roll game, and that's something that he's shown that's been really, really good. So it's good to see him down there with the bigs rebounding and taking those away.